Allah Azza wa Jalla says, أَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Have you seen someone who has taken his own feelings, his own whims, and turned them into their God? So this is not talking about people who worship an idol, who worship the Son of God, who worship some other false deity, some plethora of gods. No, no, no. This person has created a different kind of God. Their God is their own feelings. They worship their own feelings. What in the world does that mean? How does someone worship their own feelings? You don't make a giant statue of anger, happiness, sadness, and do sajda to it. That's not what this means. What in the world does it mean that someone worships their feelings? You know what? Inna Allah huwal haq. Allah is the ultimate reality. But when you replace that ultimate reality with anything else, then that becomes your object of worship. That becomes the thing that dictates what you're going to do, what your priorities are, where all of your energy is going, what your goals are, what do you want to accomplish in your life. All of that's dictated by the ultimate reality in your mind. And for an individual, for a man or a woman, even a young man, woman, child, if their ultimate reality becomes how they feel, then they've turned that feeling into their God. And Allah describes this person in the Quran in a single ayah. وَأَضَلَّهُ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ عِلْمٍ. And Allah allows this person to be misguided even though they have knowledge, even though they know better. Because Allah is now making a distinction between hawa, which can be here in the chest, and the ilm, which is here. So logically, I know what I'm saying is wrong, but you hurt my feelings. And I'm justifying all of my behavior based on my whims, even though I know better. And the arrogance can get to the point where we even start making lies up against Allah. I know the book says it's haram. Allah and I have a special connection. Allah knows how I feel. He'll understand. Really. Now, أَتُعَلِّمُونَ اللَّهَ بِدِينِكُمْ. What Allah says. You're going to teach Allah your religion now. You're going to teach Allah how this works. You got that special status now. This is what happens when the hawa, when the inner state becomes a God. He says, وَخَتَمَ عَلَى سَمْعِهِ وَقَلْبِهِ. First, he places a seal on such a person's hearing, and then on their heart. And what does it mean to place a seal on their hearing? That means every time they have to hear something that can guide them back, they block it out, they tune it out. I don't even want to hear this kind of negativity. I just want to hear a positive message. That's just too negative. You know what? If you're just looking for constant positivity and you can't deal with negativity, you know what that means? You're not able to deal with your own flaws because you've already deemed yourself flawless. I've already considered myself so beyond criticism that I can't hear anything that seems to cast an image. I'm forced to see myself in the mirror. No, that's too much negativity. So in the name of actual abuse, actual narcissism, actual verbal toxicity, and in the name of protecting yourself from those things, now you've put yourself in a new kind of pedestal. A new extreme has been formed.